Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. You're watching WarGamingTV. We are playing Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment, and this is part 2 of the Kew Gardens drama. Go check out for part 1 on my channel. Also subscribe if you're new to my channel, and join my Discord server and follow me on different social medias and stuff. Let's go. Okay.
Mr. Hamish, can you explain to us what happened to the colonial collection? It seems somewhat depleted.
Most likely maintenance work, tidying up.
You're not sure then?
Well, I am busy.
As deputy director, how is your relationship with Montague done?
To be honest with you, Mr. Holmes, it could have been better. You see, every Tuesday he would carry out his inspection of the gardens, but it was so he would give out he was what some might call a man of
These dialogues
so
have
all,
been done in previous part, so I'll just quickly play them and just skip them. You can pause and read them, okay?
You mentioned that Mr. Dunn led...
Well, it's no secret that he enjoyed celebrating. He had an eye for the ladies.
What is your opinion?
He's useless. I often... Botany is not his life.
He was.
Oh, yes. He forced his son.
Are you able to elaborate?
Well, but then, while the lad was speaking, it was with the...
That must have been...
Yes, that is...
You mentioned...
She is a student. You should take a look at some of her experiments.
Why naive?
The way she used to flutter around. How could an intelligent...
Tell me, Mr.
You mean insectivorous? Yes.
Mr. Hamish, what?
Family? No. I'm the only one with a passion for botany.
I do not think so. This photograph of you...
But you have no right to.
Do tell us.
He was, indeed, the greatest botanist. He worked together with Montague Dunn until the end of his life. He brought me...
Did he get on well?
No, I couldn't say that. And it was all my father's work. For Dunn, always...
So Mr. Dunn was...
Oh, yes, he provided the financial support. But the worst of it was, he declared fame meant nothing to my father. So it...
Are you aware of...
The Divine what?
No,
What a ridiculous name. Anyway, I have never heard...
There is a bust of
A bust? Oh, that old thing. Further proof of...
But why in that room?
Oh, I don't know, but it has always been there.
Not really.
It is strange, because I recovered a fragment of the bust.
Really? Oh, well, so I am mistaken. I have no idea. Do you have any more questions like this? Because fragment...
Evidently. Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation. None of the 3 people who work at Kew Gardens know why half of the colonial... Someone is lying.
It is obvious, yeah. Let's see, that's a lot of clues we have. I know we are not supposed to join these, but okay, let's read and join. I've meant we are not supposed to join these this way, like trial and error. No, think and play this game. Deadly plant stolen. That should go with poisoning, but it doesn't. Strange. Montage June wanted to fire Mrs. White. They dislike Montage June, believing him to be libertine. Albert. I don't like how this one keeps moving. New director Martin Hamish is eager to become the new. Okay. There's that. Okay, let's look what this. Obviously, he has killed him, maybe. I think the girl may have killed him because he was going to remove her. So what's left now? Use Toby. So let's go to Baker Street. Fyodor Dostoevsky, Crimes and Punishment. I wanna check out that book, so I wanna check it out sometime. Mr. Toby, it's time to go.
Come on, Toby. Let us go.
Man, I love dogs. They should have made him more natural and more playful and stuff. He's a good boy though. Look at his long ears. Looks like socks. What does Watson read, by the way? His I don't know, observations of Mr. Holmes. And
let us take Toby to the laboratory. He will pick up the scent of this mysterious substance. Search, Toby. Search.
Toby's so beautiful. Woof woof. Can I do like scratching too? No? Get out the way, Holmes. Damn it.
Congratulations, Toby. Now let us see what you have found. This is the bottle that was used in the laboratory. It was buried here. There is still some liquid remaining in the bottle, with a tiny caterpillar. Not surprising to see one in a garden. Brave Toby.
Awesome. We have to check out the bottle. Let us go talk to Dune. Dune, right? Or Done?
I perceive that you are
Passionate? No, not really.
Are you quite sure? You do not.
It's difficult, that's all. My future is here. It has never been about anything else.
Got you.
And yet I know that the Royal Naval...
Ah, you truly are as clever as they say. Yes, that's correct. He did his best to ruin my plans. Although I almost did succeed. But my dreams were shattered, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
Find the stolen plant. Okay, I guess. Where do we find that?
According to this, they have
But where is it though? Where does this go? That. Okay.
These trees, with their roots in water, must originate from Louisiana.
Ah, yes, the bayou. I remember our visit in the case of the Awakened.
The Awakened? Why does this one have no glass on it?
According to this,
What should we do next?
Object of interest. Okay. What do we do now?
a ventilation system. Seed house. From here, we are unable to see the interior. This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
Outlets. I think it has something to do with ventilation system.
Kew Gardens is
Nursery.
What's over here?
The seeds of plant species are stored here.
There's the statue and
These young plants must be delicate if they are kept in the nursery.
we are missing something.
Study report.
Martin Hamish's perception of plants.
I'm sure I've played this before.
Communication in the plant world has long been considered marginal, yet I remain convinced that some plants do indeed transmit chemical signals in the event of attack.
A study report by Martin Hamish. Study. Such masks are generally worn when dealing.
This one is done. Okay. So 2 here. Let me guess 4 now. Two, two, three, three. Okay. 2, 2, 3, 3, 5. Awesome. These are the missing clues.
I suggest that we don't tell Miss Margaret White about this document.
Debt of Miss Margaret White to Mr. Montague. Rental of a suite of rooms at Oxford Street. Educational scholarship credits opened at Hamilton. Radigan House, Taylor's, and at Parsons and Shore. Wow. Beautiful young lady who appears moderately wealthy. Nevertheless, her hands can be seen by marked by tiny brown dots. Pellagra, a condition that emerges after a prolonged period of malnutrition. They reveal that her childhood was poor and unhappy. Signs of wealth that we see now clearly indicate significant change in her life. Mr. Dune, you must ask you for the last time for the return of our dear sisters. You do not have any right to hold them in prison. They do not belong to you. Your so-called permissions are wholly false. Behind the lie we did not tolerate that was reported in the press. What? What you have done is quite abhorrent, but be sure that we shall never abandon our family members. We trusted you and regretting have done so. Divine Syndicate. What? Okay. What was this guy doing? My dear friend, please allow me to express my disappointment upon reading your last letter. I am paying you to defend me, not to accuse me. Kew Gardens is a royal institution. We are granting the great opportunity to travel world and save the most extraordinary species. Duty is to protect such species and from those who wish to use them for dubious purpose. No right to hold such precious plants. Bloodles on Tuesday. Okay. This was a major find. Very major find. Okay, so from the entrance, all the left side buildings have been searched.
Just be careful with the plants during your inspection.
Can even search this area. Mr. Toby.
Brave.
How do you do? Now for the right side.
Excuse me, but I have to tidy up this room.
Ha! Bullshit. Oh, what is this? Okay. Cannot interact with that. Come on. I need to speak to Mrs. White. Nursery. Sorry, nursery. Nursery.
Seed house.
Come on.
Kew Garden.
She is beautiful though. We are not finding anything new. Okay, go back. Baker Street.
What should we do?
$18.89. Financial malfeasance. It may be that this investigation will lead to charge of fiduciary. Meanwhile, again, OICs have risen high against the inspection denouncing the state. In fact, the private organization which has been given its code, the Defense and Protection of Nature, which incorporates many persons of influence, including political representatives of the opposition party.
Here it is. And here is the Divine Syndicate's address. Perfect. It is time to...
Awesome.
Let us determine... Let us pour liquid from the bottle into a test tube to... This is the bottle that... This... A colorless, water-based liquid. Quite a strong floor.
Holmes?
It has a bitter taste.
What if it's poisonous?
Did you ever see poison stored in enormous jars like that?
So what do you...
It is some kind of organic compound. Let us determine just what we have found here. Small colorless crystals. Colorless, tiny crystals that are soluble in water, with a floral smell and a bitter taste. Watson, could you pass me that small...
Of course. Here you are. Holmes.
Wagner's reagent. There was a label on the bottle that you passed.
No, Holmes. I meant the bottle.
Let me add the reagent and see if they... I need to take a pip... Red sediment. This liquid is of organic origin. It contains some alkaloid, most likely. This mixture is probably a fertilizer. Someone was carrying out
Oh. Secrets.
This place is beautiful, Holmes. Its atmosphere is remarkably soothing.
Let us find someone who could help us.
Awesome. I'm gonna take a detour. What is that? A cave?
Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here. The Kew Gardens.
Very beautiful place. Very beautiful.
Good day to you, sir. Am I?
I am exhausted from the trace of elements and moreover from the quality of the ambient geotropism it did. Therefore, please, mind my gravitropism. Its balance. Do not disturb.
Disturbed is most definite.
Completed is the symbiosis. Welcome you are. To introduce myself, I am the Green Grand Mystic.
The Green Grand Mystic himself.
This is me. Who am I speaking to?
We are two gentlemen who are extremely interested in the vegetation philosophy that is at
Listening.
Well, first of all, his tattoo. Then that's a injury. Calluses? What?
We should like to take a look around.
It is a school of anastomosis. You may say, only true devotees. Those whose hearts are ready to and to be permitted.
Do you have...
None. Not worthy there.
Do you have...
Oh yeah, political friends.
Not worthy there.
God damn it.
Do you...
None. Not worthy there.
What?
None. Not worthy there.
Nevertheless, we have seen Kew Gardens flower pots.
What? Our sacred place you permitted us.
No, really now. There was a theft of plants at Kew Gardens a matter of days ago. And we believe the pots we found here may be
No. Those plants were ours. They had stolen them from...
How so?
Their director. Dump, I believe.
Done.
Yes, that's what I said.
He borrowed from us 3 of our sisters for the exhibition, but he never gave them back to us. Excuse it.
I see. So, if you stole those rare plants from them, then it means... Ah, I get it. Bravo.
No, we did not steal. We saved. Well, as a matter of fact, we were unable to find our 3 plants.
I beg your pardon. And yet you took all of the exotic plants from the stand.
They had disappeared. It was the least we could do. They stole our sisters, and so we stole theirs.
Green Grand Mystic.
What is the name of our Lord, our God King?
Our God King's name.
Oh, la. Good, good. I like you. Here is the holy key to the wisdom.
Thank.
I pray you to taste our fertilizer substance from the burden. Raw sap, it is called.
This
Well,
guy's
we will
crazy.
Leave you to your meditation.
I don't know. Beautiful place indeed. Who the hell is this?
Praise the grand tree.
This must be Treewa. Caterpillars. They are raised as food for certain plants.
You took all of them.
A tropical plant. A tropical plant. A tropical. A tropical. A tropical. A tropical. These 3 plants are identical to the ones shown at the exhibition.
He's just gonna take them. Identical meaning they stole them or what?
This door is
Oh. All right.
These instruments are
Opium.
This cabinet is full of chemicals. They are... This substance is an alkaloid.
So someone
That
was...
would be enough to perform the most difficult of chemical experiments.
Someone was doing drugs.
A vast
Don't do drugs, man. Can see that. That's very premature assumption.
Perfect, Watson. We can begin our experiment. That would... That should be the raw sap that the green grand... It is rather delicious.
My word, Holmes. Their sap is like...
Why did you take the sap? Holmes, you're crazy. I thought he would like just... Ah.
The list of plant friends and benefactors.
Follow.
I imagine that one of these plants would be capable of releasing a I shall begin now. Watson, if you are at all optimistic to have dinner this evening, then I'd recommend... A prickly plant. A carnivorous plant. This is a strange and unusual plant.
Oh my god.
My word! It shot a spike at me after I stabbed it with a pin. I imagined that its reaction would be ferocious if I increased the strength of my attack. No reaction. It appears to have fallen inactive after being disturbed. It appears to open after being soaked with alkaloid. It closed again. I believe I saw a small cloud of gas. I wonder what secrets this plant is hiding. Perhaps if we agitate it to a greater extent. It appears to open.
That's
It
the
closed
positive.
again. I believe I saw a small cloud of gas. I wonder what secrets this... It appeared. It closed. I wonder what...
Oh, I understand now.
It appears to open after being soaked with alkaloid. It appears... It closed again. I want...
Oh my god, shit. Stupidity.
It appears... It appears to have fallen inactive after being disturbed. I wonder what... No reaction. It appeared... This plant seems to have had no reaction. This plant seems to have... Toxic gas with...
I'm
The
sure.
plants would be capable of killing only if they were directly next to the victim, and...
Let us take our caterpillars to the Colonial Collection.
It is too early, Watson. Our suspects will be there. Let us investigate.
Everything points to one guy.
This green grand... What should we do next?
Oh dear, Toby. I wasn't aware that you were Watson's new literary agent. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Interesting stuff. How do we get that shrewd guy? Or how do we get, I don't know, info which will like put the shrewd guy in the box in the court, get him convicted or something.
Can you tell me if you saw Mr.
Yes, of course. I met him, and he appeared.
What were you doing?
After paying multiple visits to Albert, I had a little talk with Miss White. Suddenly, I observed that Mr. Dunn was not feeling well, so I ran immediately. I clearly remember that it was around 10:30, for I was late that morning.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
Miss White may have done it.
Your father's death does seem...
Suspicious. Well, I was working in the seed house, taking care of a... these Latin names.
Did you...
Yes. He came here with Mr. Hamish for his...
Man.
Nothing. They stepped out to the backyard, and about 10 minutes later I saw my father heading for the dry tropics room while Mr. Hamish returned here.
And Mr. Hamish and Miss White?
Mr. Hamish visited me a couple of times. I also saw him returning from talking with Miss White, but then he ran back here to me to tell me that my father was feeling unwell. We hurried across to the water lily room, and I found my father lying dead on the floor.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
I think these Hamish and Miss White may have done it together.
Can you tell me what...
I can, but there is nothing very... Tuesday is the day of his weekly visit. It was supposed to be at...
And...
Well, he came in to say good morning. Then I saw him... After that, he ran out in the direction of the nursery, where Mr. Hamish was working. He was always in a rush during the inspection, you see.
And that was...
Yes. I stayed in the laboratory until 20 minutes to 11. When I heard the cry...
I joined them as soon as I could, for I...
What exactly...
I was recording an experiment. I only stopped my work once when Mr. Hamish visited me.
You say you were recording an experiment?
Certainly. Please do. You will find it in...
Thank you.
Everyone has gone, Holmes. The way is clear.
Oh.
When Montague Dunn was standing close by the plants, panicking and likely already half asphyxiated, Montague Dunn, he rushed to the door, but it was locked. He had to force it open with his shoulder. We already know the outcome. Well, it is time to perform our... The caterpillars could only fall from the ventilation duct. Our caterpillars are in place. I'll activate the ventilation system so that they fall down. Watson, stay here and observe.
All right, Holmes.
That goes to that side, so this goes there.
This is one of the outlets.
This one has one, and
From here, we are unable.
oh,
The power is off. The engine cannot be started. The engine. The ventilation system is working. Excellent. This ventilation fan is working. Let us see if I can activate the other one. Perfect. Now I just need to find one.
It works perfectly, Holmes. Bravo. Now, if you could just help me to get rid of these caterpillars.
Perfect. Now we know how the murder of Montague Dunn was carried out. By active...
But only from Mr. Hamish's workplace would it be possible to see when Montague Dunn entered the Colonial Collection Room.
okay.
Let's go to Scotland Yard.
But wait, she said that you could find that in room 320 or something. I need to go back. Need to check the room 320 stuff. Where is Hamish? Gone? Oh right, everyone is gone.
I don't hear. Here it is. Cylinder.
These plants, classified as shrubs or grasses, have adapted to their arid environment due to a system of underground roots.
This recording seems very long. It is unnecessary to listen to all of it. Miss White was in the laboratory, as she told us.
That is nice.
I must admit, it would be rather unusual to use
A very good day.
The inspectors were...
Inspector, I believe that Martin Hamish is guilty.
Aha! I knew it.
Very good.
I just love the sounds of Buggy in the background. Where are you going?
Inspector, I came here as quick.
Martin Hamish is in the large glass house. Martin Hamish...
What should we do next, Holmes?
Mr. Holmes?
Large glass house. Let's go. Where's the glass house?
What? A task list for Albert, compiled by Martin Hamish. Sweep out the palm.
Holmes, my God.
Oh my god.
Yes. We found him like that.
Our messing around with the ventilation system didn't go unnoticed.
Inspector, could you arrange the body?
Wow. That is strange.
The mark around the neck is very visible.
Holmes, his left shoe is unique. This anomaly is often a characteristic of...
A club foot. Bravo, Watson.
What's a club foot? This is so strange. I knew this was done by two people.
Something about this rings.
Why do you say that?
Why? Because of Mr. Hamish's club foot. Oh, I deserve to be kicked from here to Charing Cross. I should have noticed it.
But, Mr. Holmes...
No, I don't suppose you do. You must recall that Mr. Dunn was locked inside the Colonial Collection Room by the murderer. If it was Mr. Hamish, he would have had to run up to his workplace to trigger the fan situated above it.
Well...
Perhaps, but it is rather strange that such a person as Mr. Hamish decided to base his plan on the...
You mean to say that somebody helped...
So the suicide...
Correct. Mr. Hamish accuses only himself in his letter, and...
Possibly an accomplice, then?
I haven't... Thanks to the testimony that we have collected, we are...
With a timeline, such as we did in the Jack the Ripper case.
Awesome.
The map at the entrance of Kew Gardens should help...
Let us analyze the facts and statements so that we may recreate the events of that morning.
Oh, awesome. (10 minutes past 10). Martin, Hamish and Montage June went to meet Albert in his house around 9:30. It was around 20 minutes to 10 when Hamish and Montage June went out to the backyard. 20 minutes to 10. After 10 minutes, June recommended his inspection and entered the Triatopics room. Hamish returned to Seed House. Hamish at 10 o'clock. (20 minutes to 10), so this one is correct. Martin Hamish had a conversation with Miss White while Miss White was in labor until 10:40 when she saw Hamish and Albert in the water lily. It was around 20 minutes to 10 when Hamish and Montage Dune went out to the backyard. This is what you mean? After 10 minutes, Dune recommended inspection in the dry rooms. Ah, okay. Hamish returned to Seed House. How stupid. Conversation Miss White at 10 o'clock. Miss White was in laboratory until 10:40 when she saw Hamish and Albert in the house. Oh, why is it stopping around here?
Perfect, Watson. Now, let us ascertain.
Let's see if this is correct. By the way, sorry that I skipped the timeline because, man, I'm just bored with this case. Just bored. It's taking like too much time.
But Holmes, how can you be certain that we'll find Miss White here?
It is obvious, Watson. Just use your brain.
I am using it. I do use it.
Now that the rope has tightened around Martin Hamish, Miss White must act to erase all traces of her implication. After the suicide of her accomplice, there is one final trace remaining: the deadly plants of the Divine Syndicate. She will be there.
Very good. Shall we go?
Just one moment. Now listen to me, Watson. I shall see her alone. You will conceal yourself behind her, quietly.
Whatever I...
Nothing spectacular. The impulses of women have always been a mystery to me.
All right.
Mr. Holmes, good day to you.
You do not seem so...
Well, I was
Not for too long. So please tell me, as it is still unclear.
You were wrong.
It was Martin Hamish, then. You managed to convince him to take on a...
You could not be further from the truth.
You think that you can fool me?
You don't care what I think.
It is difficult to care about someone who is capable... It is over, Miss White. The police will be...
Over, perhaps. One moment you were here.
The other side. No! Stop!
What is she doing? Whoa. Oh, come on.
Are you able?
I'm afraid not.
Come on, we have to catch her.
But Holmes...
It is... The... I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
What? Come on. Come on. No. No, 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 no.
But Holmes, how can you be certain that we'll find Miss White here?
It is obvious, Watson. Just use your brain.
I am using it. I do use it.
Now that the rope has tightened around Martin Hamish, Miss White must act to erase all traces of her implication. After the suicide of her accomplice, there is one final trace remaining: the deadly plants of the Divine Syndicate. She will be there.
Very good. Shall we go?
Just one moment. Now listen to me, Watson. I shall see her alone. You will conceal yourself behind her, quietly.
Whatever are you planning?
Nothing spectacular. The impulse...
Mr. Holmes, good day to you.
You do not seem surprised, Miss White.
Well, I was expecting you.
Not for too long, I believe. So please tell me, as it is still unclear, who planned the murder? Was it you?
You were wrong, Mr. Holmes.
It was Martin Hamish, then. You managed to convince him to take on a more prominent role.
You could not be further from the truth.
You think that you can fool me?
You don't care what I think.
It is difficult to care about someone who is capable of pushing a man to his suicide. It is over, Miss White. The police will be here any minute.
Over? Perhaps. One moment you were here.
The other... I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
Watson, you son of a bitch, come on. Yeah!
Well done, Watson. She was not faking.
Miss White, you have no right.
Dr. Watson?
Awesome. Okay, so this was it, guys. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next case. Keep watching and bye bye.